Hey guys, this is Matt for Creative, and here's some news that kind of went under the radar. So this is reported first by Politico as well as other outlets, but it's not really been focused on. And this is a key change to the kind of stay-at-home self-quarantine thing, at least in New York City. New Yorkers who break social distancing rules will now face fines up to $500. So today is March 30th. This was reported yesterday at 6:55 p.m. and this does change a lot of things. First, there were fines where if non-essential businesses stayed open, they would be fined. People, though, as much as they recommend you stay at home, they were not fined, or there is no possibility of being arrested, and so far still no arrests as a possibility. But this fine actually changes things, where if you're doing something non-essential or in a group of people, you would be fined. So this is a key difference, and I think this is how you can go from normalcy to self-quarantine to lockdown in a smooth way that doesn't panic people, because as far as I can see, people do need a real lockdown, especially in this city. On the very nice day, I did go outside, but I did practice social distancing. I did not get close to anybody as far as I could tell. I tried to do my best, but you still do see groups of people hanging around one another. Now, mostly if it's families, they do live with each other, so while maybe doing it outside, the optics don't look quite right for everybody, but those people, they already come in contact with each other. They should be allowed to be in groups. But it comes the time where friends go running with each other, go biking with each other, go walking with each other, or just go to the park. On that day, I did see a lot of people that, I have to go by the visual of it. They did not look related. They looked like groups of friends just hanging out. And this is something that is now coming down as a crackdown. So the article goes, New York City residents who break social distancing rules will be subject to fines up to $500, Mayor Bill de Blasio said Sunday. As New York battles the spread of coronavirus, the state ordered non-essential businesses to shut down, ban gatherings of any size, and mandated that people stay 6 feet away from each other. Not everyone has listened, and that's very true. Fines will be a last resort, but de Blasio said, but de Blasio has authorized police officers to give them out to people who are ordered to disperse but failed to do so. So I guess it does go like this. You're close with other people, they say, please disperse. If you don't, for whatever reason, then you do get the fine. So it's good that there is a warning, because this is really about education. You don't want that fine, especially at this time. It's going to hurt a lot of people. And this does come after there's a huge increase in confirmed cases and deaths, I believe, in a number of states. There are 32,308 confirmed cases of coronavirus in the city on Sunday, and the death toll has climbed to 678. De Blasio said fines of $250 and $500 would begin for people found congregating in public spaces who fail to disperse when ordered or return after officers have told them to move along. Quote, you've been warned and warned and warned again, end quote, the mayor said during a Sunday press conference. Now, this is just really hard to do. New Yorkers and a lot of people in this country really want to do what they want. There's a lot of talk of freedom, and this is a great country because there is freedom in many different ways of thought. But there comes a time when this just has to go, because right now we're trying to be as preventative as possible. And when I say we, I mean the country. Of course, there's other people actually implementing these and actually doing more than me just commenting on the fact that things are being done. There does need to be a time when a lockdown or a progression into a lockdown needs to happen. I know a lot of people think that's rights being taken away, that's, the government trying to control things, but this is just a preventative measure, and as quiet as it seems to say that, it's that, or it's going to be the measures that deal with after the fact, after the virus is hit and killed many, many more people. So I would prefer this over everything else. A lot of people may think this is a slippery slope to the government doing more things and having more control in your life. That could definitely be a case, but in this specific case, I don't believe that that's it. And of course, if you want to protect your rights as an American citizen, a citizen of the world, do your best to fight things that you see that are not helping the situation in general. That means fighting the crowds. That means just staying away from people, doing your best to show social distance so that these more extreme measures don't have to be implemented. Alright guys, that's the quick update for today. Today is again March 30th, 2020. I live in New Jersey, Weehawken, New Jersey, which is about 5 to 10 minutes away from Port Authority in Manhattan. So I'm very close to what's going on here. If you have any questions or want to begin a dialogue with myself or anybody, put in the comment section below. And you can find me on Instagram at m8b9 and email me at matt8b9@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time.